Hello, I go by 𝗥𝗲𝗳𝗏 the Empress, and I dance because it is essential to my spirit. I dance because it is essential to my spirit. Point blank. Picture this. This is coming as organically as I'm talking. So picture a light and a dust ball, right? In the desert. I don't even know if you call it a dust ball, but and it just keeps rolling. I'm just in this constant cycle of like not doing well, surpassing hurdles, but I keep falling. You know, I'm not going anywhere with it. It's not climbing any mountain. It just keeps getting bigger and darker until I just said, like, let's step back real quick. Literally, like, I feel suffocated. Like, school suffocated me. I wasn't focusing on my books because my heart was urging, like aching to be somewhere else, and that was dancing. I would literally drop my notebooks to, like, I need to let out whatever frustrations and dance. And that one day I remember I was just like, fuck it. Like, say yes to yourself. Like, say yes to your passion, you know, like say yes to going for it, to trying. I was scared. What would dance do for me type thing, you know? Yeah, I literally thought that, even though it was always a part of me. So I was like, let's just drop the book, see where it brings you. And it's been an interesting ride. I'm very proud of myself. A month ago, I unlocked something within myself, and I understand that dance is essential for me. Like, if I don't dance, I remember my spirit literally suffocating. Like, it's a constant heartache that sits in me. It's physical, very physical. And when I dance, it just, that just goes away. Like, the pain goes away. When I do this dance of being in alignment with myself, that just it rejuvenates me. Like, you know, it revives me. It brings back even more life within me. This dust that I speak of, literally, like, the light was just too powerful, so it goes, and all of those, like, dead branches, whatever is in the fucking dust ball, excuse my language, it just like explodes out because the light's too big. So I really feel like my light's like shining right now, and I feel that most when I'm dancing. Like, nothing brings me more joy than dancing. Holy shit. Excuse my language again. You know, a year ago, definitely I would have probably said something like, oh, it's my apartment, or like something outside of myself, you know, like, oh, like when I feel comfortable, where I grew up. Today, and it's possible this answer might change in 10 years, but today, home is being in alignment with myself, like my inner child, who Chris is, in align with God's vision. Like, yeah, that's home to me. My higher self feels like home. Like, being my best self feels like home. Moving in that direction, being honest with myself feels like home. And that's a constant work every day. And I dance. That's why I dance. Homeland, you know, being born in North America, growing up, like I lived here all my life. I never lived in another country, yet alone another province, you know. I'm born in America, in Canada specifically. My parents are both born and from Jamaica. Homeland, what is home? Homeland, Africa. Africa is first land to all nations. And going back there, here, and I mean African wisdom, going back on the land itself, like that has been calling me, and stronger and stronger this past year and a half. Like I didn't even know, I didn't ask for it. I didn't say, okay, I want to go back to Africa. Literally, it's a whole growth within myself. That's like, as I'm aligning more with who I am, aligning with God's vision. Yeah, it's bringing me closer and closer to roots, closer and closer to Africa. And this project was very important for myself. That the question of homeland, what is home to you? I'm here, but I know my home is in Africa. I want to go back, but I have this addiction of this fast life, American lifestyle. But I know my essence is in Jamaica. Do I belong there though? Will the people accept me though? I hold this fear as well. I hold this fear, you know. Okay, and then what? You're in Africa. What would life be there? What would life look like for you there? You know. Will the nation accept you? Will they want to share their wisdom with you? Will they see you as African? And I have this fear of that not being so. But luckily, when I was working on this project, I would say, yeah, like a few months ago, around 6 months ago, today, 6 months later, I don't hold that fear at all. I'm more and more aligned with my roots. The journey has been incredible, and I will be going to Africa soon. The point of view that they're showing to the people here is like, look at Africa. It is not a place to live. It is not a, you know, they fucking live in jungle. Africans live in jungles and so on. Like, it's incredible how much richness, the real essence of life. It's incredible that that's what is there. And my soul will reach there. My soul is already there. You know, one of the things that really connected, that really spoke to me was, especially through the lyrics, right? It's like we're addicted to this lifestyle. I'm addicted to Americana. Like, I'm addicted. Homeland is calling me. Why haven't I gone yet? You want to go to Africa, but why haven't you gone yet? What is stopping you? And the ring represented this vortex that the Western world, America, is kind of like showing you that you need to stay here. Like, the vortex will suck you up. Like, your money needs to stay here in America. Your body needs to stay here in America and work. You know, with the project now, the vision that FABY had and what the song is communicating is that I have addiction to Americana, to America. My lifestyle, it's here. I grew up here, but I know Africa's calling me. Now, what's holding you back? What's holding myself back? Fear. The questions and the topics that come up to me is acceptance. Will I be accepted there? Will I feel like home there? Even though I know it is home within me. It is a completely different lifestyle. What would adaptation look like over there? And why is the Western world communicating, portraying Africa as if it is not a land to be on? The choreography, the movements that were communicated was exactly that. Le regard, the look, le regard is just the best way to communicate that. But the viewpoint of what America has on the world is trash. Like, fuck, sorry, a Western world, the Western point of view is so phony to me. It's incredibly phony on so many levels. Anyways, I digress, yeah? I suppress a lot of I can suppress a lot of the emotions that I don't want to, that are too painful for me. And Homeland is one of them. And this is a very emotionally driven choreography. And I would suppress the emotions. Oh boy, especially the frustrating, angry gestures that were real. They were real in my body, but to really, you know, reach down there and to let that out, it hurts. Like, you know, it hurts, and I feel it as I'm talking right now. It's incredible. Executing the emotion. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was executing the emotion through the camera. To learn how to dance on camera. You know, your movement won't be as big through somebody watching a small screen, you know, versus in real life. There's an energy that is in the space when you execute a gesture, you know. But through camera, it will not be felt as intensely. So to really make everything bigger was an important lesson for me as an artist, as a dancer. So working on the Homeland project with MUSTBE FABY was incredible. It was one of my favorite experiences ever. Listen, when FABY like approached me and asked me to perform it, and she told me where the idea came from, I was instantly connected. It was an instant yes. Like, say less, say no more. I'm in. As much as it was for her and for the rest to see, it was just as much for me, for myself. This is the work that I'm doing right now. This is the journey that I'm on right now. Going back to roots. That's where my soul's carrying me. And you know, I am Jamaican. Canadian Jamaican, whatever you want to call it. I'm Jamaican, and I don't really dance dancehall. So FABY was introducing the intricate movements of Jamaica and the feel and you know, how the moves aspired to be, and feeling in my body. You know, it was work. It was work, as anything else is, actually, as everything is. Everything is work. Everything takes work. You know, and I felt blessed to be part of this because I really connected with the movements. I felt connected to myself more, my Jamaican heritage and African heritage, right? As the Jamaican people are African as well. I am African. So working on the Homeland project was one of the most important projects that I've been a part of my life, hands down. You know, I really respect the themes that the project held. I visited Jamaica, but I am not close to the land nor my family there, you know. And there's Africa, the homeland of all nations, and to my people in Jamaica. So now I want to go back to Jamaica. I definitely want to go to Africa. But what's stopping you? You ever had these conversations like, oh my gosh, I want to go back to Africa. Okay, but what's been stopping you? Why haven't you gone yet? Right? And so this is where the lyrics bring up addicted. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to America. I'm addicted to my lifestyle here. This is all I know. I'm addicted, and I have fear. I hold fear. Like, what will my life be in Africa? You know, will the process, we have this like preconceived notion that the process will be so difficult already, even before going through the steps. Already it's going to be mad difficult for me to spend 6 months in Africa, you know. And then this is I'm saying this based on the conversations that I had, and now I'm in Africa. Will I be accepted? Will they treat me as an African? Will they accept me? Will they share the wisdom that that my soul is seeking to reconnect with? You know, the vortex represent the ring, the ring. The ring, I hate it. That's a separate conversation, love. But the ring represents this vortex of like being sucked back in. You know, America just sucks you in their ring of fantasy, I'm gonna call it, of like, this is the way of life, you're gonna work, you know, you're stuck here, you're gonna work, you're gonna stay here and make money, look at Africa. You know, on the other end of their lenses, like, Africa's not the place to be, look at how their way of life and so on, and have no clue the richness of fucking humanity that they hold in the palm of their hands. And I don't, like, I really hope, like, anyways. But, yeah, like, fucking, let's have conversations about this, you know? It's important.